This is Scott from the SmithRock page. So here is the index sheet, Excel spreadsheet that I promised. Just a word of warning that I am finding a cold this week, so I am hoarse. So apologies if I sound kind of strange on the video here. So um, this is the sheet. It's basically just a combination of everything, from the standpoint of the climbing wall, the name, the grade, and then the pages associated to those. The value in this is that I built it out to where you can filter through these and pick through the climbs that you want to look at and the areas you want to look at, things like that. And I'll walk you through all that here. So as we're moving forward, I just want to show a couple things here. When you're looking at a line, it's actually good to click on the line just so you can highlight the whole thing and make sure you're looking at exactly what you want to. If you look at some lines, it's not horrible to do, but sometimes it's a little more difficult if you try to like scroll across and look at the data as you're trying to see which grades and things you want to pick in those cases. So just something to think about. The sheet is going to be uploaded to the um, the page under files, so I'll upload that. And then the video here will be out on my YouTube site. So I'll attach the link to SmithRock, and you can click on it from there, which you should get before you even get the video. So first things first with this spreadsheet, it is going to be quote shipped with this value set, which is ascending for pages. So just like your index was, this is going to be ascending by pages when you receive this. You'll manipulate these as you see fit, and I'll be walking through that now. So you can see here when I click into there, there's ascending. I could switch that. It'll actually just reverse that, make it descending. You can even pick the specific pages and things you want down here, but I'll switch it back to ascending, and then I will leave that on. Grades, for example. So the value on this sheet is the ability to manipulate each one of these filters to get exactly kind of hone it down to what you want to look at, including the area, the climb specifically, the grade, and then you have those page numbers you can go to and just kind of read up on those climbs as you want to inside the book itself. So first thing I'll do is I'm going to click on grade here, and I'm going to pick 510A, for example. So I'll do 510A. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Not sure what that did there, but I may have to fix that. And then we'll say apply filter, and now we have it filtered down. So what it's going to show now is all 510As, starting with the first page ascending, and then it also gives you the climbing wall area. So just a word of warning, some of these do not line up correctly. So some of the climbing areas are not in yet. When you scan through this thing, you've got options like here where there's different page numbers. So sometimes it'll actually get confused, and it may not even put the climbing area directly in there. So I'm going to be working on that in version 2 over the next week or two. As I upload it, we'll hopefully get the rest of these climbing areas into there, for example. So back to the climbing itself. Now all my 510s and all the different areas and what page numbers those are on. And then you still have your page number ranges that you have for your climbing wall on the left-hand side here. So again, these are the filters. This is what you want to focus on when you're using the sheet. Forgot to tell you, I did lock the top line for the sole purpose you can get to these filters easily. So that top line, the orange line, is always going to stay there unless you turn that feature off. I would not suggest doing that because then your filters will scroll up with the rest. You got to scroll all the way to the top to make changes. So back to the fun part. So let me remove this. Actually, let's leave that on. I'm going to leave ascending for the pages now. And now I want to just look at a couple of different areas, not all the areas. Like say these two areas here are really close together, and I want to kind of climb everything I can in those two areas since I don't have to hike halfway across the park to get there. So I'll go to the drop down here. I will select or deselect. I'll take the main area and the Christian Brothers. Where'd it go? The Christian. There it is. Oh, there's that. Okay, I believe that's the one. I'll apply the filter, and now it's down to just those two climbing areas I want to do. So I've got all the 510As in these two climbing areas, and it has all of the pages associated to that. So now I can go in and plan my day out based on these are the two areas I'm going to climb at that day. I've got all the 510s I want to climb, and then I have all the pages I can carry my book with me. While I'm out there, I can read about it, or I can even read up on these things, before I head out, that type of thing. One thing to think about, as you start to kind of work with this and see how well it works for you, you could even print these out. So once you get this, you can, go up to the top and hit print, and you can print this out to a printer and carry a piece of paper with you if you wanted. So you don't have to be like looking at your phone or something like that. It just kind of depends upon how you want to manage your stuff. So that's manipulating the filters. We can even get a little more granular. So if I want to, do something like, I don't know, let's choose one more area, apply the filter, and then let's throw some 510Bs on there, for example. I'll go back over here, go to that filter there. I'll say 510B. Let's do B1, 2, and 3. Apply filter, and now I've got more. So you can go into these filters and change those up as much as you want. It's not really going to mess anything up. Just remember, when you need to update that, go back to the filter, look at it. I'm going to go ahead and select all here, and then everything's going to be back in that case for 510. Sorry, it didn't work. There we go. Select all. Apply filter. There we go. Okay. All right. And so now everything's back in for anything 510A, 510B, and ascending. So, you can play with these filters, however you want to. The value is really in, the listing, the ascending, descending, and then applying that so you can see what it looks like. I can even hit, clear filter, and it'll clear that out in that case. So this filter did stay. I just cleared that one filter out in this case. So that's pretty much the sheet. Like I said, it's going to be getting updated hopefully over the next week or two as I can try to fill some of these in. It's a little more tedious to get those scanned in and to like basically line up with those. And we'll go from there. If you do have questions, just post them in the Smith Rock page, and then if you really need, I could always jump on a call, but if I start getting a bunch of calls, I'll run out of time. So anyway, hope this is helpful, and I will be posting soon. Thanks.